Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As you come into the chat, drop your crowns and your elephants and let us know where you're watching from. We are going to recap and review the Real Housewives of Potomac fashion from their season 6 reunion. They have dropped, and all of you have been tweeting and asking, when are we going to talk about them? You know, we talk about all the reunion fashions, and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fashions were lackluster. But let's talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. Some of you have opinions, and I will be dropping the call-in link for you to call in, share your thoughts on some of your favorites and some of your least favorites. I know I have some of my own. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. I am in a new location. I'm at my friend's Pierrette. I'm in another part of the Netherlands. As you guys, if you didn't know, I dropped a new episode of my podcast, Kempire Radio, that's available on all podcast platforms right now. I tell you my experience of being here in the Netherlands and more. And I will be dropping another episode next week with more details, because since then, I've been having a really great time in other parts of the Netherlands. I know a lot of people think of just Amsterdam, but there's so much more to see. And I have personal guides showing me all of the good things around here, including some of the best food. So I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. So let's just jump right on in. As you know, we've been talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac for the last few months. And the last that we heard is that they filmed the reunion and Nicki Minaj made a special appearance towards the end. Nicki Minaj even responded to our TikTok video where we were talking about her possibly not really hosting the reunion, but she simply replied by saying, I did get a chance to host. All right, Nicki. We shall see what that will look like, even though there have been some uproars about Nicki hosting the reunion with everything that's going on. And if you haven't been following the news, Nicki's lawsuit, the $20 million lawsuit right now, is supposedly the judge denied her the opportunity of an extension. And Jennifer Huff's attorney would like a default judgment in this case. We're going to continue to follow it. I know we haven't had a chance to give you all of the news that you know and love here on the channel, but you still are getting daily and consistent content. Shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, head on over to TeamKempire.com. Join our texting community, TextKempire.com. That way you never miss out on these breaking news, lives that we do, or anything else. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat. I see you guys before we jump into some of the fashions. Okay, let's see what you're saying. Someone said, Nerva says, oh, brother, I saw another background thinking you are back in the U.S. Enjoy. No, not yet. Not yet, y'all. Stay tuned. When you see my usual background, then you know I'm back in the U.S. Adele says, Karen really put it on and wore it well. Wendy and Ashely, too. We're going to talk, because when we look at the fashions from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills versus the fashions from Potomac, Potomac brought it when it comes to what we expect in the glamour and what we expect in regards to going all out. It just fell short on Beverly Hills. But the biggest test for Potomac will be, how does it look in movement? It's one thing to take a good picture, but what does it look like in actual movement during the reunion? Desiree, welcome to the membership. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Let me see something. Gabrielle says, I saw the fashions and I have some thoughts. Okay, guys, we will be posting the call-in link shortly. Matter of fact, I'm going to post the call-in link for our Team Kempire and Royal Court members first, and that will be on the community tab on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. I'm going to post it there right now so that you guys can have the first opportunity backstage to call in and share your thoughts. Okay. Let's go here first, y'all. I always say to myself that I'm probably accidentally posted. So I'm posting it exclusively for our Royal Court members. Shout out to our Royal Court members. There will be new tiers coming as well. Okay, so that's posted backstage. Let's start taking a look at the reunion looks. As you know, I'm here in the Netherlands, so it is pretty late here, but I wanted to make sure that we went live and talked about these fashions. All right. Should we start with the Scala? Because the Scala throughout the season gave us a lot of really great fashion moments. She really did. However, I don't know how I feel about this look. I don't know how I feel about this look. I like the color. The theme, of course, is Pink Friday because Nicki Minaj is there. But that's really been the theme of Potomac throughout the season. I don't love this look on Escala. It seems as if Escala came here and she was like, you know what? I want you guys to pay attention to me because you didn't pay attention to me all season. That's what I'm getting from this look. That's what I'm getting from this look. But she, you know what we love to do? We love to not just look at the dress. Let's look at the hair and the makeup. I will blow this up so you guys can see the full face here. Hold on. Let me bring it down. So it's in front of me now, but it's okay. Hair looks good. Makeup looks good. Ascala's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman. I don't know about this look though. I don't it I don't know about this look for me. It's not bad. It's still better than what we saw in Beverly Hills. Let's remember what we're getting in Beverly Hills right now. That's not what we're getting here, but it's okay. Look, it's okay for me. If I had to rate it, and I want you guys to rate it from 1 to 10, how would you rate Ascala's look? If I had to rate that look, I probably would give it, since I ate dinner, I'm in a good mood. I'll give her a 6.5, 7. 6.5, 7. Some of you guys would, oh, okay, 5, 5. Data says 6. All right. You guys are a lot crueler than some of you need to eat. Crystal says 8. Manifest 8.5. Okay. 4, 4, 6, 8. Oh, damn. Audrey, I would give her a solid 5. Okay, you guys are harsh. But like I said, if we compare the Beverly Hills looks to these looks, they definitely brought it. If you guys just joined us, we're talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac season 6 reunion looks. Okay, we just started with Escala. Escala was just a friend of. She wasn't a housewife this season. I don't know how you guys feel if she should come back next season and if she should have a full-time role. We got to meet Dre this last episode. He didn't really add a lot. Honestly, if we don't see Escala again, I would be okay with that. To be honest. All right. Speaking of not bringing a lot, let's talk about Robyn Dixon. Robyn Dixon, as you know, if you recall her fashion from last season's reunion with the tire marks on her hair, this is perfect. This is beige and very much like what Robyn brings to the show. Nothing. It's a decent look. It's not bad. It still looks better than what Garcelle had on at the reunion. Actually, I probably would have loved to see Garcelle in this, to be honest with you. This is okay for me. And this is my first reaction to it, guys, because I've looked at them briefly, but I didn't really get into all of them. Before we even get into that, Bravo Insiders posted who did their looks. So I want to just quickly go through Escala's look and who styled her and whatnot. I know she's just a friend of, but we'll give her a moment. We're very fair to Escala here. So Escala's dress was by Jada Ellis. Shoes were Christian Louboutin. Bracelets were Cartier and Charles Schwartz. Who gave her a card? Okay, never mind. Hair was done by Dominique Nicole. Makeup was done by Fifi Tefeston, and styling was Amy J. So she actually had a stylist. If you may recall, when we went through the fashions for Beverly Hills, we didn't see a lot of stylists involved, and that probably explains the looks. But, not much can be said about Scala's look here. Okay. Let's talk about Robyn's look. All right. Oh, Robyn. Do you guys want Robyn to come back next season? You remember at the top of this year, we talked about Robyn possibly being fired. The only reason Robyn came back was because Monique Samuels did not come back. And sidebar, Monique Samuels probably had the best reunion look last season, in my opinion, from her hair, her makeup, and her dress. Okay, so Robyn's look. Her dress is New York City Glamour Couture. I never heard of them, but okay. Shoes were Mock and Mock. Ring and bracelet was Giovati. Earrings was Swarovski. Hair was by Shirley Gordon. Makeup was Nikki Fraser Lemon. And she also had a stylist, Brian Robinson. Okay. All right. I feel like Robyn's look is solid. Robyn has a solid look. It's nothing special, but again, Robyn, nothing special. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Get off my show. Oh, speaking of getting off my show, we've talked about Candiace multiple times. We've talked about Candiace multiple times, and I don't know how I feel about this look. It's okay. I don't like her hair and I don't like her makeup, but I normally do not love Candiace's makeup. It seems always very, whoever's putting on her makeup is very heavy handed. Very heavy handed. It's not a bad look. Let me zoom in so you guys can get a better view of this look and the makeup. Let's just take a look at the makeup first. We didn't do that for Robyn because Robyn didn't really have a lot on. Robyn just had a solid look. But this is Candiace's look. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite. If anything, I have to say it's still caked on makeup, but it's not as much makeup as some of her other looks. I don't mind the dress so much, but I don't know. I don't know what Candiace. I know people are gonna be like, you just hate Candiace. No, I don't. I've seen Candiace look better. I don't love this look. It's okay. It looks like she's wearing a corset. I don't know. It's not bad. Look, it's not bad. Maybe it is. Let me see what you guys are saying. I'm like in my own little world right now. Hold on. You know, we forgot. First of all, thank you so much, Tomb Fan 84. Thank you so much for the super chat. Tomb Fan says Robyn looks good for her last reunion, and Candiace is serving that nutty professor wig, giving Jada realness. Really, that you're right. It is giving me that feeling. It is giving me that feeling. Okay, I forgot to do a rating for Robyn. As usual, we forget about Robyn. How much would you, between 1 and 10, how would you guys rate this look? How would you rate Robyn's look? How would I rate? This is a solid look. I'm going to give her a 7. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give Robyn a 7 with this look. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's zoom in on Robyn because, you know, it's not just about the dress. It's also about the hair and the makeup. The hair is by far so much better than last season's reunion. It's okay. It's okay look. It's not bad. I think it looks good for Robyn, but this might be Robyn's last season. This might be Robyn's last season. If you had to rate it, guys, okay, someone said 8. Robyn is a 4. Damn. 4, 9, 8. 2 for standing straight in it. 8 is better than last. It is better than last year. You know what it is? I don't feel like she took a risk. I think that's what it is. I don't think she took a risk with this look. And that's just Robyn. She doesn't take risks. Let's talk about Candiace's look. And I want to know what you guys would rate this look, but I'll tell you a little bit about who styled it. Okay, so Candiace's look is addressed by Karen Sabag. Shoes were by Versace. Jewelry was New York Vintage. Hair was Stephanie Davis. Wig was Octavia B. Makeup was Kay Dempster. And styling, Brian Glam. So a lot of these ladies had stylists. And it can make a big difference. You know, I can't wait to talk about Gizelle because if she had a stylist and still looked like this. All right, we'll get there. How would you guys rate this Candiace's look? Let's take a look. Oh, someone said 10. Okay. Like, I feel like Candiace's look is okay. I'm not in love with it. 2 for Candiace. I give her a 7. 3, well, I think that's how I feel, Helena. Candiace can do so much better. 5. I kind of felt a little underwhelmed. I felt like she could have went there, and she didn't. 10. Okay. Poor Jordan says they all need a Ladam wig. I'm gonna keep saying it. Oh, Miss Congeniality. E for effort. Casey says 9. Denise says 1. Okay, 8, 6, a casual 8. Okay, but I mean, it seems mixed. Someone said 0. Miss Brooks, whoever rated Candy a 10 works for her. I don't think it's that good or that bad. It could be better though. Storm says her personality just turns me off. And I think that's with a lot of people. And I was just asking my friends what they would think because they don't know these casts of characters and they had very different opinions. So it's always interesting based on the people that are fans of these, or and I use fans loosely, that know these people on the show, how you feel about their personality and their looks. I see 5, I see a 4. Absolutely not a 10. You guys are a mess. All right, let's move on because we have more looks to go through, guys. If you're just joining us, of course, welcome to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. Yes, I'm in a different location, but I'm still in the Netherlands, still trying to find Mr. Right. I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, let's move on to Wendy. Dr. Wendy Asefo. Dr. Wendy Asefo, who's had a big transition this year. She got new boobs, she got a new butt, and maybe some stuff in the face we don't know. She's been giving us all kinds of fashion this year. I don't mind this look. It is giving me very much debutante with the big ruffle on the shoulder, but she's highlighting the surgeries, which I can appreciate. Hair and makeup looks good. I think she looks good here. How would you rate her from 1 to 10? I would rate this look, I think an 8, 8.5. Yeah, maybe 8, 8.5. And look, this might change by the time we see this actually in motion on the reunion. A lot of you did not like. Remember, we did last year's reunion looks, and we talked about that. And a lot of you did not like the dress that she had for the reunion last year. I didn't mind her dress last year. Stacy says 9. Ooh, Wendy looks pretty. Hold on. The shoes don't match. I got to take a closer look at the shoes. I know. I know. Questionable foundation color, a little light for me, and her feet look ashy, but she's a nice person. I'm just reading what y'all say. A 10. Okay. All right. Overall, people like it. Uh-oh, not Sonia. All right, so I think overall, and at the end, I'm going to ask you guys who's the best dressed. I'm going to ask you. If you're just joining us, we have almost 700 people in the chat. Be sure to like the video if you haven't liked it already. And if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe because you're getting daily and consistent content, even when I'm traveling the streets of the Netherlands. You're still getting content. So be sure to subscribe. And don't forget, there's a new episode of my podcast where you get an unfiltered version of hot topics and things that I don't talk about anywhere else. So be sure to subscribe to Kempire Radio on all podcast platforms. All right. Someone said, bye, Ashley. I can't with y'all. Y'all are terrible. Guys, since we have 700 people in the chat, once we get to 250 likes, I will drop the call-in link for the public viewing consumption, and you guys can call in and share your thoughts. We will not be on here long because it's late here in the Netherlands, and I got a headache. Okay. So people are feeling Wendy's look. People are feeling Wendy's look. Okay. Let's move on. Oh, wait. Let me give Wendy, because I always have to remember who styled Wendy. Let's take a look. Let's see who is styling Wendy, who did the shoes, who did the dress. Let's see. So her dress is by Essie Enzanabor. I'm butchering these names. I apologize. Shoes by Alexander Berman. Jewelry by Signature Dresses. Hair by Rosalind Amakiri. Makeup by Christina Maneker. And nails by Nancy Lopez. So she didn't have a stylist. She's probably one of the best dressed of this reunion, and she didn't have a stylist that we know of. They didn't list one here. Okay, so let's move on. Someone said, who said a 3? Come on. I wouldn't give her a 3. Okay. You know who I would give a 3 to? No, I'm going to wait. Before we look, I'm going to wait. Let's go to Ashely. Ashely didn't have much of a season this year. She didn't have much of a season, but I thought this dress was solid. There really wasn't anything extra. It's a solid dress. It shows off her wide body. I'm joking. Because that was a big thing this season. She's back to her fighting weight. She's looking fit. Even though she looked fit before. Hair and makeup looks great. Ashley looks great here. Remember last reunion, she was pregnant. She looks great here. She's definitely one of the better dressed. If you guys had to rate her from 1 to 10, let me know what you would rate her. Someone said Ashley a 5. No, she deserves better than that. But you have a right to your opinion. A snapback 8 for me. She got that snapback from 2 babies. Ashley looks good. She looked good, but we also remember Ashley's big on her yoga, her fitness. 6. Wow, 8, 9. Yeah, the dress is all right for me. There really isn't anything special about Ashley's dress, but she looks great. Her hair and makeup look great. And then we have to always take that into consideration as well. It's not just about the dress, it's about the shoes, it's about the dress, it's about the makeup, the hair. I think her hair and makeup looks amazing here. I love the look, elegance. Let me see. Hold on. Thank you so much, Rye. I appreciate you. Kempire still literally giving content while walking the streets of Netherlands. Literally, I'm literally in my friend's home giving you guys content, but I know you guys appreciate it. And shout out to all of you that have been watching. We hit over 10 million views this week. We had just posted that we hit 9.5 million views just a few days ago. But because of you and your support, we were able to hit over 10 million views in such a short span of time. I appreciate everyone's support in all of this. So I'm seeing a lot of 9s, a lot of 9.5, some 10s. Actually, at the end, I'm going to ask everyone who was the best dressed. So we will go there. Let me just see who did all of Ashley's styling and whatnot, if she even had a stylist. Okay, let's see. So Ashley's dress is by Riley Knox Couture. Shoes were Jimmy Choo. Hair was Sydney Hair. Makeup was Jeff Enriquez. She didn't have a stylist. She looks good. I think Ashley looks good. The theme seems to be Pink Friday. So they're all wearing variations of pink. All right. So let's see. Let's move on. Let's go to Karen. Okay. Karen's look. Karen is my Taurus sister, but y'all, I don't know about this look. Karen gives us a lot normally. However, I didn't love this. This is giving me prom. I mean, Karen is 56 years old, 57 years old. She looks great. We already know that. And we've seen her look better. The last reunion looked better. This is okay for me. I don't really love this look on Karen. But some of you are liking it. Karen looked good. Someone said, see, this is why we have to do these lives, because everyone has such a different opinion on this look. The color looks great on her. Hair looks great. I don't know if I'm really, let's zoom in. You know what we got to do, y'all. You know what we got to do. Let's zoom in on the face. First of all, we can look at the legs. Look at those legs, 50-something years old. Take a closer look at the dress. Okay. It's giving me very prom vibes. I'm not sure if I love that. The hair looks great. This is probably a Ladam wig. Makeup looks great. Karen has come a long way. If we go back to what Karen gave us before, Karen has come a long way. This is not my favorite look, though, from the reunion. If you had to rate it between 1 and 10, guys, let me know in the chat. Guys, if you're just joining us, we, of course, are talking about the reunion looks for the Real Housewives of Potomac. Thank you so much, Miss Brooks, for the super chat. The Grand Dame looks like a grand mess. But there are a lot of people that like this look. It's not my look, but is what it is. Uh-oh, someone says that wig on her website is $900. I'm not sure if that's a good price. Okay, some people are saying 4, 10, 7, 10. A lot of people, I feel like a lot of people are mixed about this, but not you guys. You guys really do like this look. Some people said 2, though. I need to see her try to walk. That's an OSHA violation. Not an OSHA violation. 9, 10, 8. She's too old for that dress. Oh, come on now. 10, 6. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's talk about Karen's friend. Guys, if you're just joining us, of course, we are talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 6 reunion looks. We have nearly 900 people in the chat. Be sure to like the video if you haven't liked it already. And if you haven't checked out my new episode of my podcast, Kempire Radio, it's now available. It's called The Never Netherlands. Be sure to check that out. Of course, we're talking about my trip. We're talking about some hot topics. And of course, we're talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Kempire Radio on all podcast platforms. You can find out more details at kempireradio.com. Okay, Mia. Can we just take a look at Mia's dress? If you really pay attention to the details of Mia's dress, it's giving us peacock realness here. Look at the details from the ombre. It goes from her dress all the way down to her train. Her hair and makeup look great. I like this hair on her. I actually kind of like this length of hair on Mia. Mia is a newcomer, but she brought a lot. Some of you may not like her, and I get it. But if anything, Mia brought a lot in regards to her storyline, to her conflict. Yes, she seemed to be coming for everyone, but she brought a lot this season. And I'm interested to see how she handles herself during the reunion. I don't see the producers not bringing her back. I definitely think that she will be coming back next season. Tomb fan, thank you so much for another super chat. Mia looks like a handsome dragon fruit, but 8 out of 10. I don't know how to take that. I don't know how to take that, but thank you so much for the super chat. But I do love the color. I do love the color on her. I think, like I said before, I'm trying to look at I can't really see her shoes, but her hair and makeup looks great. The dress looks great. Let me see. Thank you so much, Sonia, for the super chat. Sonia says, if Karen gives me a samba, I'll give her a 10. I mean, yeah, it does give me that vibe. It does give me sort of like, you're right. It kind of not just prom vibes, but it gives me sort of like Dancing with the Stars vibes. That's what it's giving me. That's what I'm getting from this. But I like Mia's dress. I like the art decor of her dress. Like it gives me you have to really pay attention to the details of this dress. But as I've always said, here's the thing. Sometimes we see these dresses in pictures and then we see it in movement. It's a completely different experience. All right. Okay, so I think we covered everyone except the last person that I want to cover. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Let's talk about Gizelle Bryant. Can we just start with the good stuff? Let's start with the good stuff. The hair and makeup looks good. The hair and makeup looks good. Oh, wait. I didn't get to... Hold on. See, I always forget. Look, before we get to that, I want to read who did Karen's looks. Who did Karen's looks? Let me scroll down. Hold on. Because I think it's important to highlight the designers and the hair and makeup people. They don't get enough shine, especially for the amount of work they do. Dress for Karen was by Chastity Surreal. Shoes was Jimmy Choo. Jewelry Cartier from Karen's personal collection. Okay, Karen. Her hair was done by Stephen Thomas, and makeup was Tatiana Ward. She didn't have a stylist. At least one is not listed here. Okay, Karen. Let's go back to Gizelle. I know you guys are already going in on Gizelle. But Gizelle, we've already come to the conclusion that Gizelle doesn't have fashion sense. Gizelle doesn't have home decor sense. Gizelle is just struggling. She's struggling. Her dress and styling was by Erin Michael. So her dress and styling. So she did have a stylist here, y'all. Shoes were by Giuseppe Zanotti. Jewelry was Javati. Hair was Calixto Blount. And makeup was Carly's Styles. It looks like they say it's dress, but it looks like a pantsuit. If you take a closer look, it looks like a pantsuit. It doesn't look like it's a dress. The Queen Revolution, thank you so much for the super chat. I mean, are there no stylists looking for work? Gizmo, this has to stop already. Tacky. You guys make me laugh so hard. I can't. I'm trying not to be loud in my friend's apartment. But I really was rooting for Gizelle. I was really hoping that Gizelle would, because throughout the season, they were hit or miss. Not all the looks were great, but she was getting better. There are a lot of really great stylists that would probably style Gizelle for free just because of how bad it's been. But I'm not sure what this is. It looks like it's just a lot of cloth. I like the color. I think her hair and makeup looks great. What's going on with the belt? It's just a lot of cloth. A lot of cloth. A lot of material. Someone said a -1. Y'all are so disrespectful. Gizelle gets a 2. Gizelle is giving Oprah Legends Ball years ago. I can't with y'all. Data says she looks like those church praise dancers. 2 out of 10. I can't wait. Oh, wait. I got to make sure hold on, y'all. I think I messed up my camera. Ooh. Let me get out of that. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Guys, we have almost 1,000 people in the chat. Shout out to you guys for always being here to listen to me talk about fashion when I'm not a fashionista or a designer, but it's okay. We have opinions and we're all entitled to our opinions. If you are watching the replay of this, let me know your opinions on your favorite dress, your least favorite dress for the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion looks. Giselle, I had to save the best for last. I'm sending the love right back to you guys. Hold on. CW says DC locals have great fashion sense, but this is a no. But I have to say, Potomac ladies always seem to fall short when it comes to the fashion. Did they just not find the right people for the show? Or the most fashionable just don't want to be on TV? I don't know. I don't love this look on her. It is what it is. Guys, mods, can you let me know how many likes we have on this live? We already have some of our Royal Court members backstage. I'm going to start taking some phone calls, and then we're going to wrap this up. Of course, when the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion starts airing, we will be recapping it. And if you missed our Real Housewives of Beverly Hills recap last night, it was a doozy. So be sure to check that out. We will continue to be recapping that despite me traveling and trying to find love on this vacation. We will continue to bring you daily and consistent content. If you haven't checked out my podcast where I talk about some of your favorite hot topics, but in a more uncensored way, be sure to subscribe to the podcast. And don't forget to rate and review because it matters. Kempire Radio on all podcast platforms. All right. Oh, we're at 335 likes. All right, let's get to 400 likes. We have almost 1,000 people in the chat. Let's get to 1,000. No, wait, not 1,000. Let's get to 400 likes. And I'm going to take some of our Royal Court members that are backstage. Again, guys, if you'd like to become a member of the channel, head on over to TheKempire.com. Or if you're watching from your computer, just click the join button for all of the information on how you can become a member of the channel. All right. I did miss a super chat. Hold on one second. Let me scroll back up. Curvy Queen, I know you're on the same time zone as me, so I know, well, somewhere near. So you're as tired as I am. She said she used the curtains from her West Wing. It kind of looks like that. Like, I was really hoping for the best for Gizelle. Like, I have no problem giving Gizelle props when necessary, but I can't give her props in this moment. Mods, if you can let me know when we hit 400, then I will drop the call-in link for everyone. Memes, yes, Nicki Minaj makes an appearance towards the end of the reunion from what we hear. She even responded to a TikTok video that I did saying that she did get a chance to host. Again, guys, if you're not following me on TikTok, be sure to follow me there. Okay. Let's start taking some of our Royal Court members. Danielle is backstage. I'm going to bring Danielle for a quick comment. Let me just take some of these pictures off. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I want to say shout out. I just got a notification. Shout out to Nafisa too. Or like if I butchered your name, I apologize. Thank you so much for sending a PayPal to us. We appreciate that, supporting the channel. Chica, thank you so much for the super chat. Giselle's outfit wouldn't look good on anyone. At this point, she's trolling. You think that's what's happening? I really think Gizelle is trying and failing. Very much like her home. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay. Memes. All right. Let's take some callers. Hold on. Danielle, I'm gonna bring you up. What's going on, Danielle?
Happy Friday.
I'm glad you're telling me it's Friday because I would not know.
Yeah, these looks are disgusting.
Not disgusting.
Yeah, well, Giselle's look is disgusting.
Oh, damn. Why have you do it like that?
I know people don't like Robyn, but I actually love Robyn's dress. I'm not giving a whole look. I love Robyn's dress, but I like neutral colors because I feel like you can do any pop of color with a neutral color.
Yes.
And I like that flexibility. So Robyn's dress is giving me life. Robyn's makeup, I don't like the dark eye with the dark root. Robyn had some good hair moments back in the day, and I appreciate she still let Cheryl do her hair. That Cheryl is great, but I don't know if Robyn's trying to let her hair grow out or like what she's doing with her hair. But the dress to me is freaking gorgeous. Just like last reunion, I liked Giselle's dress. I thought it was very basic, pretty. And Wendy's dress last reunion was a shorter version of Giselle's dress. So I thought that was pretty. This year, I appreciate, let's start with this. I appreciate the Potomac Housewives because I feel like they get the assignment, like they're given a color and they follow instructions.
Yes.
So I have to commend all of them for doing what they're instructed. They knew the assignment, like the song says.
I mean, definitely in comparison to Beverly Hills. My gosh.
It's so sad because Beverly Hills is supposed to have more money. They're supposed to have access to everything.
They definitely have more money than Robyn Dixon.
Well, they got more. Well, let's look alone. Kathy Hilton, all of them, Erica Jane, all of them have access to more money than any of these Potomac Housewives all together. So there's that. Let's go back to this one though. Okay, so Gizelle, we know, looks at I Dream of Jeannie mess. I don't know what that is.
That's a good comparison.
I know several stylists who, to your point, have offered to style Gizelle for free. But unfortunately, she's not open to receiving it. And here we have our own in-house stylist here, Erica C. I didn't see her in the comments today, but remember, she's always said that she's a stylist. She would love to style them. But
that's good to know, Erica. I need you to style me for my photo shoot.
Yeah,
reach out, Erica.
Yep. So I hope she hears this, and Erica reach out to Kempire. But she always puts in the comments that she's a stylist and she would love to do it. But from my understanding, Gizelle is not open to receiving free styling, and it's sad because if it's free, then it's a dire need for it. Not to age shame Karen, but I think that Karen's dress is a bit too much for her age. I think I want to see something sexy but mature on Karen because she is the mature one. She's the grande dame. To me, it's like a prom dress from 1980s. I would like to see her smile in this picture. I don't know why she's trying to give me smiles, but I'm not getting smiles from this. My 12-year-old just came out here and said that she needs to cut part of the feathery ostrich stuff off. Like it's not given. And Karen does come with some good wigs. So here's the other thing. Speaking of wigs, Candiace's wigs are always wrong. Candiace, you came on here, you were talking about your wig line that you and your sister have that one time in your living room at the townhouse. We never heard about it, and your wigs are always wrong. So I need Candiace to get with Portia, which will probably never happen because Portia and Monique are friends. But Candiace needs to get some of Portia's wigs, and she needs to try again. Candiace's outfit, to your point, looks like a bustier with a skirt and some bedazzles on the side. Wendy's outfit, I'm sorry, her dress is giving me New Hampshire Avenue what's the 15-year-old Spanish celebration? The quinceañera.
Oh, quinceañera.
That's what it's giving me. And I never noticed it before. I had a girlfriend always point out how Wendy's makeup is always lighter than her legs and her arms. So that's a little alarming. A Scala's cute, but I'm not liking it. She looks like a 12-year-old dressed up Halloween something here. I'm not liking it at all. I think the cute smile, like her little smile is too cute. It's like cheese. And it's not, it's no.
I was actually looking forward to Scala's looks though, because she's given so much fashion moments this season.
She's given better fashion moments than anyone else on this show. I'm not liking her and Dre. Dre's boring. He's dry. He's just there. She pops out here and there. So to your point, like you said earlier, I wouldn't be upset if they don't come back.
Yeah.
And who else? That's it. I'm done. Yeah, I gotta. This Friday night is 80 degrees here in DC. We got to hit
80 degrees over there. Oh my god!
Degrees in October, and we about to hit these streets tonight.
You know what? I can't. All right. Thank you so much, Danielle, for calling in.
You guys.
Bye. I want to say thank you to High Vibe for the super chat. Gizelle's dress looks like they draped the entire bolt of Pepto-Bismol on her and cut out the neck and arms. You guys are terrible. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's take some more calls. I'm going to drop the call-in link. Have we hit 100 likes, mods? Let me know in the chat. Once we hit, I'm not 100 likes. Once we hit 400 likes, be sure to let me know and I will drop the call-in link so everyone can call in. I'm going to bring up Judgy Justice. What's going on, Judgy Justice? You are on mute, girl. You are too on here too much to not know that. Joking.
Yeah, I'm about to get ready to hit the streets with Danielle. So
I can't. I'm about to hit the sheets. That's what I'm about to do.
So one thing I wanted to say is that I really liked Mia's look, and I really liked Wendy's look, and only what's her name? Robyn's dress. Everyone else's I did not enjoy. I did not like. One of the ones I didn't like was Ashely's. It was very frumpy. Like
Ashely's?
Ashely's, I didn't like it. It was like it was just pulled off the rack and she just put it on and then she just found some shoes. Those shoes don't even go with that. It doesn't go with the theme. She could have picked some lighter shoes, some white shoes, some silver shoes. She chose these black bottom, and it's just like, yeah, I get it that they're expensive shoes, but that wasn't the outfit to wear them with. And then also there's no bling. That's one thing I noticed about these ladies. They don't have any bling.
I mean, they can't afford it.
I know they times are tough over there in Potomac, but trying to keep a show going and people trying to stay on the show, and but it's just like I wish that's one thing I think Bravo should have in their budget for reunion, for even if they borrow it for the they have to take it off, is bling, luxury, because Ashely's not even wearing a bracelet. This is a perfect look to wear a bracelet, a nice silver, tennis bracelets, couple of those, a nice necklace, another one, even who else needed more jewelry? It's just bare. That's the thing that makes it feel incomplete. Candiace, we go to Candiace is not wearing any jewelry. She's not even wearing a watch, no necklace, nothing for Candiace. And that's the thing. It makes it look very cheap. It doesn't make you feel like you're experiencing something bigger or better. And Candiace should have fixed her wig before she took this picture. She should have tilted a little bit or something because it looks a little off. And then I do like Robyn's dress, but her makeup and her hair just wasn't it for me. I want other things. So I know there's other colors and I could pick it forever, but it's just the makeup look wasn't there for me. It wasn't, I think I don't know what would have been better. I think maybe a bright pink eyeshadow would have been better with some, not this blue, because it didn't really go with whatever. It made her fall into it. It wasn't, because again, you're not a model trying to model somebody's clothes. and trying to sell this outfit. You sold the outfit, but you didn't sell me. You didn't sell me you. That's the thing I think that they miss when they do these assignments, is that you're not modeling. It feels like I'm looking at a catalog of modeling these dresses instead of actually, I am Robyn Dixon, and I am on this platform that reaches millions every week. Like, that's the look that I should know. I should know that that's Robyn Dixon, and that's her glam. And again, no necklace, no bracelets, no jewelry, none of this.
No.
And it looks really broke. I got some better pieces. I got a nice. Could have borrowed my watch. I got a nice little watch you could have borrowed, or whatever.
Lord.
But I think overall, these looks are very disappointing. They should have, I think it's better if you go less jewelry, when you have more of yourself covered up, but a lot of them are showing a lot of skin. And it's giving me broke vibes, and it's giving me on budget vibes, and it's giving me that,
if these looks are giving you broke vibes, what are the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills looks giving you?
Beverly Hills vibes. Those are giving me it looked like a Halloween costume party, dressed up as your favorite decade. That's what they gave me.
You're right, because they look better at the Chinese New Year party.
Yes, exactly. But even with them, they had jewelry. They had these statement pieces. Yes, that may have not been together, but separately they looked fine. As an ensemble, they didn't, because Lord knows I wouldn't want to take that picture. But we can't. I wouldn't want to take that picture. But except for who they are, if I didn't know them, if we didn't know who they were, I wouldn't want to take that picture. I'd be like, who are these strange ladies standing like wearing favorite decades, or the decade they were born in, or whatever? Like, I don't know to tell you.
Lord.
But I think that's what's missing from it. We need jewelry. We need people to get stylists. Even if Bravo ends up nominating a stylist for everyone, or like maybe hire 2 or 3 in the reunion budget.
Not doing that.
I think they should. I think they should, because again, you're supposed to sell me. That's part of the Bravo image. You're supposed to sell me a luxury life with these things. We're supposed to want these things. I'm supposed to look at these and be like, yes, that's what I wanna aspire to be, in a sense. Not perfectly, but lifestyle wise, we're selling a lifestyle. This is an incomplete lifestyle.
Complete. All right. I'm going to try and get to some of these other callers, because I'm about to call it a night. Thank you so much for calling in, Judgy Justice. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Obi, I'm going to bring you up. But before I bring you up, I just want to say thank you to Tracy Fernandez. I saw that you sent me a PayPal. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Without you guys supporting the channel, we won't be able to do things like when I travel abroad, I can still bring you quality podcasts and lives like this one. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel with super chats and for sending things through Cash App or PayPal. And for more ways for you to support the channel, be sure to check out the description of this episode as well. Danielle, thank you so much for the super chat. Danielle says Bravo could spotlight up and coming stylists to style these women. You're asking Bravo to do a lot of what they're already not willing to do, and that's pay for. I know they wouldn't pay for this, but that's more effort for them to do, and they're not going to do it. All right, Obi, I'm going to bring you up for a quick comment. What's going on, Obi?
Hey, Kempire.
How are you?
The West Coast cafes are serving boobs with their lattes, boobies and butts. That's all I'm seeing with all these dresses. Okay, so I'm going to start with the ones I don't like, and then the ones I like, and then I'll tell you some fun facts afterwards.
Okay.
So it's going to have to be a no for Karen and Gizelle, unfortunately for me. Karen even worse, more so than Gizelle. And I don't know, I guess I'm just not feeling it. So the best dress for me will be Ashely. And I may have to even disagree with the previous speaker, because I actually really like Ashley's outfits. The simplicity for me is actually what makes me like it more than everybody else's. Simple, elegant, it shows off her best features. And for some reason, she just seems to be glowing in this dress. Like, she looks really good, actually. Like, looking at her now, I'm trying to remember like how she looked like even in the last reunion, and now she looks really good.
Yeah.
Mia and Wendy, I feel like, that kind of back and forth thing for me. I don't know who's better. Maybe I'll probably have to go with Mia, just because of, the style. I think I prefer Mia to Wendy, but they're kind of like in the second race for me.
Hmm.
Then I like Robyn's dress. So those four are the ones I'll have to pick. For some reason, I feel like Robyn could have done something better. Like, exactly. I feel like I agree with people's thoughts in the sense that there's something she could have done more, not outside of the dress she's wearing. Maybe with the style of her hair or something. I just feel like something is just missing. But the dress is good. I actually love the dress. I love the style of the dress. I love the color. But something is missing. A lot of things are missing.
Personality.
And Ashely, I just feel like that kind of like, back forward, back forward. I'm not feeling those dresses. I think I have to just agree. I'm not feeling Candiace's dress. I'm not feeling Ashely's dress. Okay, now to the fun fact. Gizelle, the person who styled her dress, he was in Project Runway. And he actually designs dresses for drag queens. That's how he started off his career. So maybe that's why we're saying what we're saying. I'm not too sure. But even like from what I know, people who design dresses for drag queens, they're usually really good. So I'm still kind of on the fence with that. Another fun fact: the dress that Wendy is wearing, the designer is actually a Nigerian.
Oh, I love that.
Wedding dresses, and she's probably the same person who is going to design Karen's dress. Remember when Wendy and Mia went to that place where Karen was cutting out dresses? That's it. That's the place.
Look at Obi coming through with some facts.
Another fun fact: the jewelry that Mia is wearing. Guess who has that collection?
Who?
Adrienne Bailon.
Oh, really?
Adrienne Bailon. Another fun fact, you want to know? Karen's jewelry. Do you want to know whose jewelry Karen is wearing?
Whose?
Hers. I didn't even know she had a jewelry collection. Did you know that?
Well, she's wearing her own personal Cartier. They said that in the breakdown of it too. So she also has some Cartier that she brought out herself. She didn't borrow from anyone.
Okay. So the last two fun facts is I'm just trying to put some tag on my Nigerian people. So the person who also designed Mia's dress is Nigerian. So hey, Nigerian guys, good. Up for the fashion. Okay, now last fun fact would be Ashely's dress. The person who designed Ashely's dress is the same person who designed Monique's dress on her last reunion.
It gives me the same vibe. It still gives me that very form-fitted vibe. Wow, look at you, Obi, coming through with the.
And guess what? This person who designed Ashely's dress, it was Monique's dress from the last reunion that put her on the map. That's what actually made her stuff become popular. So that's all for me today. And Kempire, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. I can't with Obi. Oh, I love the fun facts. So that's really interesting. One thing I can appreciate is them using Black designers, up and coming designers and stylists. I just wish they chose better in regards to some of the looks. But this is definitely giving me the vibes of what Monique Samuels wore from her season 5 reunion. I love that dress, and to me, she was the best dressed then too. So this is a great look. I wonder if Monique recommended the designer. Okay, let me take more callers, and then we're gonna wrap this up, guys, because it is late here in the Netherlands. Amy J, what's going on?
Hey, Kempire, how's everyone doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Ghetto, ghetto. You know I'm going to say it. Okay. I like Karen's dress, just not on her. Scala's dress, I hate that pom-pom on the side, and then I hate she had that little ponytail because it made her look like a Tweety bird. Because she has that little long nose, so I didn't think that accented her features very well. Candiace, I really loved. I like the dress, but I would love if her hair had like a 60s swoop with a bump and had it coming down and had the same. That would have been nicer. Wendy, I did not like Wendy's dress because of that little side crunchy thing going on, and then her hair. I gave Wendy a 10 for the dress, but her hair and makeup was a 7. I gave it a 7 because it just doesn't match the dress and the vibe. I just did not like the makeup or the hair. I don't know why, I just didn't. But she still looked nice. I mean, her body looks so amazing. I'll give her that. That's why I'll give it a 10. Mia's dress, I feel like Mia's the best dress. Mia got got the assignment down right. I just don't really like Mia, but I have to give her props. She looked really, really nice. The biggest surprise for me was Robyn. Robyn looked really good. Robyn, her dress looks really nice. I love it. I just wish her hair it looks like her hair kind of flattened out. Maybe it was more curls. It just looks like it was flattened. She was kind of sweaty in this picture, like they need to
But you remember her hair from last season, right? The reunion? That was pretty bad.
Yeah, it seems like she's washed out. Like her makeup look like it's melting off her face, and then her curls look like they're flattening out. So I don't know if it was a long day of taping, but it looked probably could have been fresher when he did it. But the dress looks amazing. Nothing for Gizelle. I don't even want to say anything because I don't think she wanted us to say anything. It was nothing to be said. Because that was just a mess. Come on, girl. Did you come to school to work or come? You don't go to school to be playing. You go to school to learn. You don't come to a reunion looking like that, knowing that it's really. You're talking about like, what were you doing? Did she like? I just was just done with her. But overall, the Potomac girls, I'm just gonna say it over and over again. They just need to squeeze the money into their budget. Maybe like take money out of the vacation and put it into their styling. But because this is like the 4th season where they all is not up to. Last year it looked like Fashion Nova, and I'm being honest, it looked bad. I need for them to because the only all back cast is Atlanta, and they slay every single year. And it feels like Potomac just looks bad every single year. It's only like 1 or 2 people that look good. So I'm just needing for them to step up because the show is the top show right now. I need y'all fashions to match it as well. The only person I feel like they fashion match it was Mia. That's it.
All right, Amy. We appreciate you calling in and sharing your thoughts.
Okay, have a nice night.
Bye. Guys, if you're just joining us, we have almost 900 people, actually 900 people watching. Be sure to like this video if you haven't liked it already. Subscribe to the channel because you're getting daily and consistent content. And don't forget, a new episode of my podcast, Kempire Radio, is now available. And there I talk about things that I don't talk about anywhere else. So be sure to check that out. A new episode is now available. And I love hearing your thoughts. Shout out to our replay crew. Let me know your thoughts on the fashion. Who were your favorites? Who do you think was the worst dress? I kind of have a feeling who that will be. But let me know your thoughts in the comments section. As always, I don't moderate adults, so be kind to each other. Let's take this last caller, Miss Brooks. I'm going to bring you up for a quick comment. What's going on, Miss Brooks?
Hey, Kempire, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good. I just want to put out there, that all of the ladies look good, and the critiques that we are putting out there are just for fun. With that being said, though, let's start with Robyn, Ashely, and Ashely.
Okay.
So Robyn, her dress, the fit, and her shoes, they actually look great on her. I think this would have been the perfect opportunity for her to bring back that short pixie cut that she used to wear seasons ago. That would have been bomb with this off the shoulder look, and really just neutralized her makeup to let her eyes just shine through with this pink. That would have been gorgeous. Ashely, she has way too many trends in one look and in one outfit, and it actually takes away from her natural beauty because she is a beautiful lady.
Yeah.
Ashely, I feel like her look, it actually suits her. It speaks to her personality. It's simple, it's confident, but it has like just a touch of pizzazz, with all the sparkles going on. Wendy, her makeup would have been flawless if she would just blend that out a little bit, because it does accentuate her features really nicely in the photo that you have up on the screen. Like her eyes are popping, her lips are popping, her nose is contoured. It's just not blended.
Yeah.
Her dress, it fit her body definitely well. And you know what? Given her past looks, I mean, we all have to admit that this look was actually a step up for her. Mia, the ombre of her dress was beautiful. And this haircut and the style of this hair, it actually fits her face a lot better than the looks that she wore during the season.
Yeah.
Karen, I don't know. I felt like there was something missing with Karen. She looks great for 56, but her look just seems off. It seems forced. I'll say that. It seems like she was trying a little bit too hard with this. And, her look last year was so beautiful that, I thought she would have just toed the line with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't expect to not love Karen's look.
You know what I mean? Because she always brings it, Kempire, like she brings some sort of class, some type of, just she steps it up every year. And I feel like this year she kind of missed the mark a little bit. And last is Gizelle. And I think her outfit just fits
the last
her
lady.
Yeah, it fits her storyline this season. It's nothing special about it. So it's just a jumpsuit. I mean, she didn't bring any sparkles. It looks like the piece that she's holding out is just a sheer piece of fabric. It doesn't look like there's any type of thought that went into it. You can't deny that her makeup is always beautiful. Yeah. Her features are always accentuated very well, but her clothes I think she just throws on whatever is there. And maybe that's her style, and that's cool too, but it doesn't give reunion vibes.
I don't know. What is it giving you vibes?
It's giving me, I just ran into Macy's or some department store and I need to pick up something to go to a cousin's birthday dinner. And there's nothing wrong with that, but we're talking about, ladies that are supposed to exude like top of the line fashions. And, this is what we want to see on the TV screen. So it doesn't give that. It just doesn't give anything over the top. I should say that. Oh, somebody put Macy's prom dress. Y'all so silly.
Ms. Brooks, anything else before I let you go?
No, that is it. And I'm so happy you did this live. I was looking for something to watch and then you popped up on the screen and I said, let me get in line. Let me get in line. I am there.
I love that. I love hearing that because even when I'm tired, the fact that I can bring joy to you guys in that way, I'm so glad. Thank you so much for saying that.
You know what? Let me give you your props. I have to admit this. I had stopped watching these franchises years ago, honestly. And during the pandemic, I started to just want something light to look at on TV. But, I wasn't really into it. And it was your reviews and another person's reviews, but we won't highlight them right now because we're Team Kempire. But it was
okay to highlight other people.
That kind of like brought me back to watching these franchises because I was so disgusted with the way that they were going, especially Potomac and Atlanta. I stopped watching Beverly Hills and OC years ago. Like I stopped. So I look forward to your reviews and I'm just, I congratulate you on sticking with this and I congratulate you on your 10 million views and for reaching your milestones. And I wish you many, many more views and much, much more success.
Thank you so much, Ms. Brooks. That's a great way for me to go to bed. Thank you so much for calling. And again, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it so much.
You're welcome. Bye, Kempire.
Bye. Have a good night. Guys, and that's it. I want to hear from our replay crew. Let me know your thoughts on the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 6 reunion looks. We will continue the conversation there. I want to say shout out to everyone that sent in a super chat. Shout out to the folks that were sending me Cash Apps and PayPals. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. It does go a long way. We're not out here shimmying for the cash just for nothing. It really does help us continue to upgrade our equipment, upgrade the kinds of things that we're doing. Some of the things that you see that I play around with during my lives or with some of the collaborations that I do, it's because of the things that you do. And also by watching, supporting, sharing, and being a part of the community is so important. I appreciate you all being here. Shout out to my moderators for keeping this chat a space where people can have differing opinions and have a variety of opinions, and it feels safe. And that's so important. So shout out to my mods, shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members, shout out to my friends that are here supporting as well by being quiet and allowing me to have this opportunity to do this with you guys. I want to know your thoughts. Continue the conversation there. Don't forget, a new episode of my podcast, Kempire Radio, is now available Go check it out. Don't forget to rate and review because it matters. There are so many podcasts that are out there, as you know, that started during the pandemic. The more podcasts that are out there, the less smaller podcasts get an opportunity to be seen and heard. So be sure to rate, review. And if you want to hear an uncensored version of some of these hot topics, be sure to subscribe. Kempire Radio on all podcast platforms. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. Let's continue the conversation in the comments section. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like this video. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. It's late here in the Netherlands, so I'm going to go rest up and go to bed. I will talk to you guys later. Yeah, maybe not tomorrow. We'll see. I'll talk to you guys. Bye.